22 years ago, I was getting ready to start high school. I was going to be a freshman. About 6 months before that, I had moved in with my mom. My parents got divorced when I was little. I felt like it was more fun when I would go to my mom's every other weekend instead of all the rules that I had to follow at my dad and stepmom's house. So I felt like going into high school, like it was just a fun, easy-going, carefree time in my life. I had met an older guy. He was a senior, so we were going out on the weekends, going partying, and that's how my life started to change there. I went and told my mom that I think that I might be pregnant. So my mom went and got me a pregnancy test, and when it came out positive, I was the one like, oh my gosh, I actually think I maybe even threw the test across the room. And my mom was like, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna be okay. So I went and talked to the guidance counselor at the high school, and he put me in touch with Joanne Lindsay, and she would come to the high school during our lunch break, kind of just tell us, you know, with our pregnancy, what we're going through and what we should do. And so she did tell me about the Women's Center. What she had told me was, there's a class that I think you should go through. It's like an 8-week course, and at the end, you get a free crib and mattress. And I'm like, sweet, I can do that. I do remember going there to sign up for the class, and I remember just preparing myself to take on anything. And then when I went in there, they loved me right away. And then, you know, they taught us about bottle feeding and breastfeeding, housekeeping, budget, just a lot of different things that my young mind was not prepared for. And then also, that's where they planted the seed of, you know, that God loves me and that He has a plan for me and a plan for my baby. Yeah, I was still 15 when I had him. He was born October 9th. I remember when he was born and I held him for the first time, I was just like, wow, like, I'm fully responsible for this little human, and it was an awesome feeling.
My relationship with my mom, it's definitely special, unique, because like, I don't want to take all the credit, but I pushed her into adulthood at a young age. 16, you don't have a whole lot of responsibilities, but then I gave her like huge responsibility. Growing up, I heard she told me a lot about like when I was younger, this would happen. So I kind of got immune to the idea of being raised at such a young age. But then when I hit my mom's age, when she had me, I'm like, it just, how did you manage? I kind of, at that point, became more aware of the circumstances of my mom. From a young age, I was definitely in a lot of sports, and I was that way pretty much all the way through high school. I was curious about my options for paying for college. I saw some ads for like the Air Force and stuff. I checked it out, and I started looking at jobs, benefits, and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is pretty interesting. So I've been through basic and tech school, and tech school I learned how to do some basic aircraft maintenance. And then this summer I had a deployment to the Middle East where I was there for 2 months.
What I'm most proud about of Wyatt is just the accomplishments that he's made. Like, he had a lot of stuff stacked against him. Statistics show that he maybe shouldn't have graduated high school, that we should have been living in poverty most of our lives. To know that I graduated high school, he graduated high school, he chose to go to college, he got accepted into a great university, that he chose to do the Air Guard. We've done great, and he's done awesome, and I'm so proud of him.
I think she did a fantastic job raising me. Like, I couldn't be where I'm at without her. I'm gonna cry.